a joke to you?
See this old man. Essie burst into loud laughter, pointing at him with her finger, shaking her head while laughing non-stop. She bent forward, slapped her thigh, and continued laughing as if the man's suffering was a comedy. Essie was on her way to the stream that morning. The path was lonely, the trees stood still, and the only sound was the crunch of dry leaves beneath her feet. She walked slowly, swinging her water pot and humming a tune. Ahead of her stood an old man, weak and exhausted, leaning on his walking stick beside a bundle of firewood. His back was bent, his hand trembled, and his eyes looked tired from waiting. He hoped someone would help him lift up the firewood. When Essie approached and saw him, she paused. Then she burst into laughter. See this old man? She laughed loudly, pointing at him again. She shook her head, giggling uncontrollably, mocking his weakness, then walked away without greeting or helping him. The old man watched her with sadness, his face tightened with pain. Slowly, he bent down, scooped sand into his palm, lifted his walking stick, and spoke softly but powerful. You laughed at my weakness. If anyone on earth can count sound, let my word fail. But if no one can count sound, laughter will follow you everywhere, day and night, in joy and in sorrow. Essie never heard him. She was already gone. Later that day at the stream, Essie bent to fetch water and suddenly burst into laughter for no reason. Why they laugh? She whispered, confused. Two guests nearby stared at her. Essie, waiting for me. One asked, but instead of answering, Essie laughed harder, bending over, shaking uncontrollably. The guests stepped back in fear. At the market, Essie tried to buy something. Auntie, please give me. Before she could finish, she exploded into loud laughter. People turned. Traders frowned. A pepper seller shouted, why are you laughing like that? Are we a joke to you? Or do we look like a joke? Are you mocking our struggle? Essie tried to control herself, but she laughed again, tears in her eyes, yet unable to stop. Her friends saw her and rushed over. Essie, calm down. Instead of talking, she laughed in their faces. They moved away slowly, whispering, this girl got a craze, or is she mad? Should we help her? Does she need help? Her friends wondered. At a funeral, the atmosphere was quiet and heavy. Women were crying softly. Men stood in silence. But Essie burst into uncontrollable laughter in the middle of mourning. People gasped. Who brought this girl here? Remove her. She's mocking the dead. How can she be mocking the dead? Her mother dragged her outside in shame, but Essie was still laughing. Even at home, when her mother spoke to her, she laughed. When elders scolded her, she laughed. When she tried to explain, laughter replaced every word. Doctor said she wasn't mad. Pastor prayed. She laughed through the prayers. People avoided her. Children ran when they saw her. She became a stranger in her own life. Finally, a white elder said, something followed her from the road. She laughed at an old man she should have helped. The elder asked them to return to that bush, so they returned to that bush path. The wind rose gently, and the old man appeared again. She fell to her knees, still laughing through tears. I didn't know. Forgive me, she cried. Yet laughter still escaped her lips. The old man lifted sand once more. As sand cannot be counted, let the laughter live her life. Let peace return. He dropped the sand. Silence. Essie stood up slowly. For the first time, no laughter. Her body calmed. Her spirit rested. Her mother wept with relief. From that day, Essie greeted elders. She helped the weak. She learned that kindness is not weakness. It is wisdom. Some mistakes are made unknowingly, but respect and compassion towards others can save a person from shame and sorrow. If you learn anything from this story, do not forget to like, comment, share your thoughts below, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell below so that when I post, you'll be the first to watch my amazing story. I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.